points for the league leaders. Frank Lampard will take that after seeing his side go down to 10 men inside 90 seconds of the second half. You can see what he thinks about it. A punch of the air, because his side were on the back foot for most of that second half, but they dug in and only conceded the one goal. The header from Nathan Wood, his first goal for Southampton, but try as they might, Saints couldn't find a winning goal, and it's been a frustrating afternoon for them in the end, and words being exchanged between Lampard and one or two of the Saints players. He did make a little bit of a gesture towards the northern end, away to our left-hand side, but that's what it means. The stakes are high here. How do you sum it all up, Andy?
Well, emotions running high at the end of the game. I can understand it. Both sides desperately want to win, but I think this is another example of why Coventry are going to get promoted, because, again, they had to change their personnel. They're the dominant team. They had the lead. Then they had a man sent off. They dug deep, good substitutions from Frank to see the job out. So they gained a point when many sides would probably gone on and lost the game. So Southampton, I feel, they didn't probably do enough to push on and win it.
Well, there's a lack of Christmas spirit here at the end of the game, and it's all kicking off. Once again, words between Lampard and the Saints fans away to our left. The players getting involved. And like I say, this is not quite goodwill to all men, is it, at the end of the game? The points are shared, it's a point apiece. A precious point for Coventry as they go 6 clear ahead of the 3 p.m. games. Frank Lampard getting the away end going. That's a terrific result. It is finished at St Mary's. Southampton 1, 10-man Coventry 1.
Well, as Gary Taphouse quite rightly says, given the context of the game going down to 10 men, that is a big point for Coventry City on the road at St Mary's. Slightly feisty towards the end, potentially given the fact that Frank Lampard was just going around making sure that everyone in the stadium knew just how big a point he feels it is for his league leaders, and they're very, very happy indeed. Top of the league at Christmas, which bodes well historically for getting up to the Premier League. Southampton, just not enough, Kevin Phillips, to really do anything against the 10 men.
Yeah, I suppose when they reflect on it, you know, the manager will be disappointed. They just didn't carve out many opportunities when they're down to 10 men. We just felt they just didn't move the ball a little quick enough at times, and you could see Cienza's the best player on apart from him. Just keep giving him the ball and let him drive at them. So yeah, really disappointed that they couldn't create that opportunity to win the game. You know, the home team against, you're not going to play against the top of the league side many times with down to 10 men. It was a great opportunity missed, but credit to Coventry, the way they dug in, defended. When he's had to make change, I thought the 2 centre-halves that come in were excellent. So, and you can see what it means, you know, it's a bit, that could be a massive point come the end of the season. So we don't see Frank Lampard get animated very often, do we? So you can see what he's done everything in the game, and you can see how much it means to him. So, you know, credit to them for great defending. You know, a bit lacklustre from Southampton in the final third.
Nice had a Christmas present there for somebody in the front row. Cienza giving his boots to a young person at the very front of that particular end of the stadium. No need for Santa just yet. Luke, when you look at that point, it's a point that feels like a win, really, for Coventry, doesn't it?
It will do, and I think we go back to the point in the first half, potentially red card, penalty, was it, wasn't it? And I think that's probably where Frank's felt a little bit aggrieved, I suppose, and then one of his players gets sent off. But when you are in the thick of it at this stage of the season, as a player, we know from experience, when you do go down to 10 men and you are able to hang on, and I don't think they were really hanging on, but they're able to take that point. It was a real solid performance, and Kev mentioned 2 brand new centre-halves coming in who between them had 5 starts this season, defended tremendously as a team.